What is going on, guys? Welcome back to 410 Gaming, The Guardian Report. Let's go. We back in it. Episode 6. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Monday. All right, we had a gorgeous weekend here in Maryland. Hope you guys did too. Still stuck down on the corona, but we making it through. What's up, Dutch? How we living?
Chilling, man. You know, just still
hanging in there.
Still stuck in the house, but other than that, you know, we're good. We're good.
We vibing. Lots of fun stuff going on. Big week for us in Destiny, huh?
Yeah, man. We made some moves this week. But we'll probably touch on that later. You want to touch on that now, or?
It's up to I don't care. How many people we got? Let's check out. We got some people in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be stuck in the house a bit longer. Somebody at Jenna's work came down with a case of the Rona. We were supposed to go away this weekend. Have a little family vacay, but seems as though there might be a Rona outbreak in the house, in the old Dutch household here. So everyone's getting tested, making sure we're Gucci.
My mom's work shut down too. They're closed. She's home today and tomorrow because someone got tested positive in her office. So they had like a professional cleaning crew come in today and tomorrow, and they're just like,
yeah, they're doing that Jenna's work. So hopefully they get the test results back from the chick that thinks she has it. Yeah. And if she has it, then everyone else is getting tested. So
that's right.
I might be getting tested this week. I don't know.
What's going on? We got Cap in the building. We got Dan. Who's Dan? Do we know who that is?
He's from the Tower Gang. He's in our. He's the dude that's in our.
Nasty.
On our Discord. Yeah.
Nice. What's up, brother? We got Thad in the building.
We got Kendo. Big Joe.
Kendo. What's up? We got Big Joe. We got the whole gang out here. So how we doing, boys? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so I guess we go ahead and talk. We made a move to the Six Beers Deep clan this week, which is pretty epic. A little overwhelming at first. There's a lot going on in there, but
still is, honestly.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so
we're knocking out some.
So we joined a clan.
Knocking out some in-clan triumphs already.
Yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, we joined a clan. It's called Six Beers Deep. And they're pretty much the most legit clan that I've ever personally seen on Xbox or anything. We've been in great clans this whole time. Mad respect to Iron, mad respect to the Tower community, mad respect to everyone that we've been playing with and stuff. But we made a move here because they have a lot of people talk about how Destiny doesn't have a lot going on right now, a lot of content and stuff, and they have systems in place like Triumph cards and just tournaments on tournaments. It's like 800 people strong. So we just thought that there was it was a bigger community that we could engage with more people and just have more stuff to do on the downtime, especially like right now when we're in like the off seasons, not the big fall expansions or anything like that, where we can push and play for the more higher end challenges like speed runs and challenges and going for just like ridiculous triumphs, raid titles, stuff like that. And I think Six Beers
Deep. We did a 19-minute Pit of Heresy last night.
Yeah, so I think Six Beers Deep is a good place for that for us. But we're still gonna be playing with everyone. As you guys know, we got the 410 Gaming Community Discord as well. Tower Discord I know has a bunch of people besides Saint 14 clan. So I mean, we're still gonna be hooking up, hanging out. But the official clan, whatever, has moved over there. So pretty exciting.
Everyone that we've been playing with for the past couple years, like we're still gonna hit up everybody.
Yeah, we still squad
up.
So,
but as far as a little bit more challenging content, and I mean, we can do raids every week, but when you're racing another team, it adds a little extra
new level, a little extra motivation. So yeah, so really cool. Right. But yeah, let's get right into it then. We got a bunch of changes in the TWAB this week. Dutch, why don't you get us started with some of the stuff they talked about with Eververse?
Yeah, so they are making some Eververse changes, and there's a lot of speculation on what Eververse is going to have. There's been a leaked picture of an updated tower where it looks like I guess it's part of the Almighty has actually like fallen down and hit the tower, and it kind of looks like it hits right where Eververse is. So we're not sure if are they going to take Eververse out, or are they just going to make changes in game and keep Eververse there. I mean, it doesn't actually hit the store, but it's like right there. I don't know.
It's right there.
It's right there. But they have confirmed that they're no longer going to be selling ghost ships or sparrows, and they're no longer selling legendary weapon ornaments or seasonal armor. So all of that stuff is going to be found in game now. So my thought is like, what are they going to be selling? Like, are they going to, I guess my first thoughts was exotic ornaments. But I mean, do we think that this Eververse going away, like, is that going to be good for the game, bad for the game? What are they going to sell if they're taking everything out of it? Like,
I mean, dude, there's no way, because it's like such a major source of income for them. And I've been saying they need to ramp it up. They need to have more stuff. They need to add more stuff, like more ornaments, more like whatever, not take the shit out. So now like I think about what's that ship that just came around, the black Perguine or whatever, the one that looks like the Star Wars ship or whatever that just came back, and everyone was like super hyped on that, and everyone bought that shit. Like, I wish I would have been on that day because it was a daily item. I would have bought that shit. Like, that's how they get extra money to do better expansions, better seasons. Like, that's how they pay for the game. So, I mean, it's kind of concerning.
They specifically said ship, sparrows, and ghosts, and legendary gun ornaments. So they didn't say anything about.
I want more
emotes.
legendary gun ornaments. I want more sick ghosts and sparrow. Like, give me the Vanity, baby. Give me the clout. Okay, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking that. I mean, hopefully they really want to do this right. More gun ornaments for exotics. More exotic weapon ornaments.
You're not primarily using like exotics anyway. Like, I use like 3 exotics. You know what I mean? Like, maybe like 3 or 4 like exotic guns. The rest sit in the vault. You know what I mean? But I do swap between a bunch of legendary guns. So I'd rather have ornaments for my legendaries, not my exotics. Like, I don't know. That's just my take.
What if they drop like 6 Phoenix Protocol ornaments or 6 Transverse of Steps ornaments? Like, you'd be buying those up. Like, don't act like you wouldn't.
I'm with it, but. You know what I mean? Like the Dust Rock Blues ornament is so dope. Like, I wish we had more shit like that. Like, just way out there.
That's really one of the only ones that changes the look completely of the gun.
Not just like a paint job change. But
yeah, that's
I don't know. I mean, they're not going to get rid of it. There's still going to be in-game purchases. We just don't know exactly how it's. I mean, they're getting rid of those. Dude, I don't know. It's only going to hurt themselves and make them make less money. And when they make less money, they can't make as good of a game. So I don't know what their thought process is there. And I don't think anyone's been complaining like, hey, well, there's not enough fucking ships. Like, or why are there so many ships in the Eververse? Like, no one's fucking complaining about the amount of ships and sparrows and shit. Like, how about you fucking put your time towards something else, okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what you're doing? Come on. Come on. What's the chat saying? Nothing. Everyone's just like, whatever.
It's because they agree with us. They don't have anything to say. I don't know. I'd like to see them before we move on.
Eververse no longer sells ships, ghosts, sparrows, and ornaments that are based on themes from aspirational activities. There you go. They'll still sell ghost sparrows that aren't based on the content. That's what okay. That makes more sense.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I like that idea. That like they're not.
We'll talk about that more.
They're not selling like the trial stuff. You know what I mean? Like the trial stuff should be earned, not fucking bought. You know what I mean? Like
we'll talk about that when we get down to that.
That makes perfect sense. I'm with that. Because like all those ornaments that are in the store, like those should be earned from going flawless, or like you know what I mean, not from fucking having silver and you've never won a game of trials in your life and you just bought that shit. Like
for sure.
So I like that. Cool. Moving on. Transmog. We've been asking for it for years. We've been saying it here on the show since Flawless episode 1. I went back and checked. Episode 1, I said it. All right? No, I didn't. But probably was Transmog system. Let me go ahead and get started with this one because this was in World of Warcraft. They introduced it like later in the game, like of World of Warcraft. It was like Wrath of the Lich King or something. And it was a huge hit, all right? Everyone went back and they farmed the OG sets. Like you going into raid, like Last Wish raids, trying to fucking get your sets in there so you can like be flexing out here in your new gear. It's a great idea. It's what we've been asking for months, and I don't know why it wasn't in the game upon vanilla release year one. Okay, it's a great idea. They have them all. All they have to do, basically, all it is just some code that points to a different item numbers thing. Like all the coding and stuff's already in the game. It's no extra work. All it's doing is swapping the look ID for whatever. Like I'm pumped on this. Super excited. Finally going to get some more diversity in our gear. Just upset we have to wait 6 months for it. Honestly, that's my only thought.
I mean, so they said they would introduce it in year 4, which is fine. I'm okay with that. They did say that you're going to have to turn your armor into ornaments. So make sure that, I'd recommend that people are doing like with a low stat roll. Don't be turning your 66s into ornaments, you want to keep those. But they said that there's going to be, you'll be able to, let me see, where did I write this down? With in-game efforts or silver. So I guess if you, that's another way that we were talking about, how are they going to get money? People just don't want to put in the effort to turn their armor into ornaments doing in-game efforts. I don't know what you're going to have to do in-game to do that, or what you would have to do. Hopefully it's not tied to bounties, because I'm tired of doing bounties, but but that's kind of cool though. Give us something to work for. Destiny 1 had a system put in, and D2 didn't use this at all, where you actually had to upgrade. Like if you had a legendary armor or a legendary gun, there was different tiers, and through XP you unlock those different tiers to complete the set and get the masterwork.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do a system like that where they have different, I don't know, objectives, like get 200 kills in Crucible,
it's just going to be complete 100 bounties with this item equipped.
Yeah, that would be awful, but
just each piece you have to do it 100 bounties.
And then you turn in your bounties, and then you forget to put the piece of armor on that you've been trying to
you got
do.
All 50 up, but you did a raid, so you swap to a different exotic or something,
So then you just get pissed, and then you just buy it with silver anyway.
Bad experience, and you paid. It's a double win. It's a double domain. There's money to be made.
Someone's making money, and it ain't me. But I think that would be cool if you could pull there's a lot of blue armor sets and green armor sets out there that actually look really dope that never actually made it to legendary armor sets. So I think that would be cool. I have the year 1 Destiny Trials armor set for Warlock, the one that had the big rice picker hat. So that'd be dope if you could pull that out of collections and then ornament those. Also the
Yeah,
there's a lot of old sets that look dope, so that would be cool, and I think that would be cool because it'll promote a lot of variation in people's armors. There's already more of a variation now than there ever has been with all these armors that they brought back, but it would just be cool, where I'm always oh god, these Titan boots look like shit. I wish I could use these Titan boots. They look way better, but they're blue.
Yeah.
Let me make my person look like he's about to walk down a runway or some shit.
Yeah, dog. I'm on Fashion Week Destiny edition. All right, I got.
Is that what it's called, a runway?
The runway? Yeah, you running down the runway. Yeah, Fashion Week. Fashion Week, baby, 2020. All right, Corona edition.
You walk down a runway.
Corona edition on the runway. But
so I think that would be dope.
Yeah, everyone pretty much agrees. People said I don't mind spending silver and supporting Bungie. Yep, 100%. I'm with it, dude. If you got some sauce, but I'm definitely not gonna buy it for a reskinned cloak that's already out or something. You know what I mean? They need to make it more dope. You know what I mean? More effects, lava flowing down the shoulders and shit. I want to be a lava man around here just whipping it, or a cowboy.
Last night you made a sniper build. Baby. For Trials, and you were like, oh, look at this sniper build I just made, and literally I inspected you and I was like, god, your dude looks so gay. You just did.
Dude, it looked terrible. That chest was garbage.
Yeah, so I mean, give us more ornaments.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all I'm saying.
Cool. Moving on. Season Pursuits. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited about this. Go ahead, Dutch. Let them know.
Yeah, so basically what they're doing is instead of armor coming from the season pass or Eververse, they're going to be coming from achievements. So there's going to be requirements in each game type. So they said that there's going to be, I guess there's going to be armor or something linked to these pursuits. We're not exactly sure. They didn't really go into detail. So, yep, I guess Gambit, raids, Crucible, strikes, grandmasters, dungeons,
So
all of
yeah,
those
so
activities are going to have some type of pursuits that go to them, and armor will be unlocked. So
yeah.
we're kind of steering away from the season pass. I don't really know what that's going to be. Like what they're going to put in the season pass to replace that, because obviously getting those armor pieces is a pretty big part of the season pass. It does kind of get monotonous though, when like
Just
every
the
like
same thing
10
over and
levels you're
over.
getting a
I
piece,
don't
and
even
you just
pull
have to
it.
wait. You have to wait till you hit level 35 to start getting like the actual like high stat roll
High stat
pieces.
roll ones.
So
I am gonna kind
I
of
would.
miss that because that was one of my favorite things though on the season pass was like the guaranteed 67s. Like it was super useful to like be able to pull all of those, and you know what I mean. Like almost like you got a free ballin' ass set. Like because I've been mix and matching them. Like from season 1 or season what 9, season 8, season
9.
9. You know what I mean. So I've kind of like we've acquired a bunch of super high stat rolls over the season. So that's kind of nice that you do get like a super high stat roll of the season with the seasonal mods. You know what I mean? That last slot.
Yeah.
So I have like that. And if they get away from that, besides like the Ascendant shards, the ornaments, I mean, I don't really see what else I even need.
If that's how if we were doing that now, then you'd already have that chess piece that you've been waiting for weeks
Yeah, tell me about it.
and ever.
Kill me. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what they're going to put in the season pass that's going to add value unless they just put a lot more materials in there. They could put like, maybe they had more finishers, more emotes, stuff like that. Like I'd be down with that, but I'm interested to see. Because that makes up, I mean, they give you what, 3 sets plus the ornaments. So that makes up like 15, 20 slots on the season pass, like 20 level rewards. So they're going to have to replace it with something valuable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to replace that with. I mean, they already have, if you think about it, they have those boxes that give you like 100 of each or
Material.
50 of each
yeah.
planetary material. They have Ingrams already in there. They have exotics. I mean, give us some more exotics. Like throw some more exotics in it.
Kendall said possible transmog materials. That'd be cool. Equipment, ghosts and sparrows. Yep, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be cool. Because we don't like we said on the last topic about transmog, we don't exactly know how we're going to upgrade those into transmog. So, I mean, give me Ascended shards. Like Ascended shards are so hard to come by these days. I'm out. Like, and how many 1030s do we do? And we've done the Grandmasters now 3 weeks in a row. Still haven't gotten one Ascended shard from that. I mean, this week I did get 2 exotic.
You're a liar.
No, dude, I got 2 exotics this week and a legendary. Like,
I'm gonna go back and watch the footage. I doubt.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
I've gotten one every week, dude. I'm maxed out on Ascendant shards. I don't need the Ascendant shards are outie for me, dude. I'm in it.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I got extras in my Postmaster ready to go away when I fucking happen to fill up playing Crucible.
Shards or prisms?
Shards and prisms. I got max
I'm
stacks.
out. I'm completely out, dude.
I'm loaded. Full inventory of Masterwork gear, too.
I also play 3 characters, so I have like...
That it ain't worth it.
I have Masterwork sets of like Crucible, Nightfall, Raid like gears on all my characters. So
yeah, fair enough.
That's probably where I'm spending all mine.
Yeet. But
yeah. So yeah, moving on to the next topic, return of Ornaments. Yep. So that's pretty exciting. They said that raids, trials, dungeons will reward players with power and vanity. Each activity will have one accessory to pursue, I guess, per season, hopefully. So hopefully that's Ghost Shell, Sparrow ships. I don't know what that's going to be. They said
it's just sick ass ornaments that are like super, like out there in terms of, you know what I mean? Like not just a warlock robe with a different fucking stitching on it. You know what I mean? Like hopefully it's like some really cool shit. I've been happy with some of the seasonal stuff they've given us this week. This season was kind of whack, but like last season, Season of Dawn stuff was really dope. Like that was the first set that warlocks have had that almost looked like armor, like actual like modern armor, you know what I mean, like polished and shit. Normally we have robes and stuff, so that was kind of cool to see. I'm always charged up on more ornaments, dude, so hopefully definitely pumped for that. What are you guys' thoughts on that in the chat? You guys pumped?
And I'd like to see, what I'd like to see too is like if they have Adept trials weapons, like maybe there should be an Adept raid weapon too, like once you unlock
talk about that, they're coming, baby.
Yeah, like once you unlock, the raid auto rifle, it has, like we talked about earlier, a set of like objectives to do to make that weapon adept, or a heroic version. Like you do it on normal and you get the normal gun. You do it on heroic, you get the adept version, kind of how they had it in Destiny 1.
Yep.
So many lost opportunities from Destiny 1 that aren't in Destiny 2. And I think when they came out with the game, I think that was an Activision thing where they wanted to cater the game to the casual player, but the casual players aren't
doing the
playing
raids
the
anyway.
game for ornaments anyway. Like they don't care about that shit. They're just playing the game casually, right? The hardcore, there needs to be a balance. You need to have the casual shit and you need to have the hardcore shit. Like, give me something to work for, you know? Let me my primary weapon have solar. Like let me get that Vision of Confluence from Vault of Glass with the solar damage, you know? Let me be able to have rainbow. Like if I go into a Nightfall, let me get that rainbow effect going. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me get something. And you know, keep bringing the heat with the exotics, like the raid exotics. I mean, they've really nailed that down with Terrorball and Anarchy and 1K Voices. So I'd really like to see them continue on that path. And even if it's like an in-raid quest, like how they did like the Divinity quest, right? Like give us an in-raid challenge that you have to do besides just the regular weekly challenges to get those, or like you get adept coins. Like give me an adept coin and then I can put that on my gun to make it adept.
Yeah, like a currency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nasty said DMG, one of the major mods for Bungie, said that on Reddit, the team's looking into adept weapons for PvE. Yeah, I thought that I saw somewhere, maybe that's what you were talking about, but I definitely saw somewhere that they were working on that for the Grandmaster Nightfalls, which I think would be a great reward. And
well, where is it?
It's coming. I think they said year 4 is what I read. But
yeah, and they also, in one of their comments, they hinted in this, like we're talking about ornaments and the return of them. They also hinted in that they said that they'll do this moving forward in year 4, 5, and 6. So I guess that's I don't know if they're confirming 3 more years of Destiny. Maybe that's for another day to talk about that topic. But
I mean, we're not
there's
getting
at least
Destiny
3 more.
3 anytime soon, dude. There's
at least 3 more years that they said in years 4, 5, and 6. So hopefully they got big plans ahead of for us. You know,
there's just no need from what I've seen to like do a D4, a D3. Like I get that it sells games and you have to spend the $60 and then they can like package it like that, but like just put more time into the expansions, put more time into the seasons. Like I get like if they had to restructure the code, that would be a reason to put it out. But from what I've seen, they don't need to. You know what I mean? Like they're able to do like everything they need to right now with how it's set up. So from what I've seen,
yeah, I mean
the only
thing they can't do in the game that seems to be an issue is just balance guns like.
But they can.
For PvP,
but they
separately
have.
for PvP
like, I
and
don't
PvE.
understand how they can, but they can't because they just did it for Hardlight. They just did. So
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know how that works
because they've done it on a bunch of stuff.
I've read places before that they can't do that, and then they do little tweaks in there. So I don't know.
So I don't know. But yeah, moving on. What?
I was just looking at the chat.
I'm out here eating up the corn dogs. All right, I'm out here. You out here eating to live. I'm out here living to eat.
Yeah, Kendo said fine with no D3 if the next gen update gives us 60 frames per second, wider FOV, and much faster load times and menu navigation. Yeah, I agree with that.
Which it should. I mean, that's basically how it runs already on the same architecture and stuff on PC. So there's no reason that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, it's just like how Destiny 1 you could play on 360 and then also on Xbox One. So same thing.
Yep.
And you already know that the Xbox, like we have Xbox One X's and they like I can tell when I'm playing with like no disrespect, like Ghost, like you and I will load in like to like a Pit of Heresy, and it takes like Ghost like an extra 30 to 60 seconds for him to load in. So you can already see that those faster load times, it's just going to be the same thing.
Yep, for sure. Cool. Moving on, the new armor. Touched on this a tad up in the pursuits category, but basically they announced that we're going to have new armor sets every year for every activity. Gambit, Crucible, Strikes. Super pumped on this. We've had, the same armor for how... Have they ever changed it? Or has it been the same for...
Yeah, so in year 1, they changed it a couple times. But since, year two, and I think year 2 they brought a set forward, but in year 3 they haven't changed it at all. They just brought back reprised sets. So, I mean, it'll be cool to see some new looks, definitely. And they said every year, 4, 5, and 6, they're going to bring a new unique set with shaders, decals, and new geometry.
Yep.
So super pumped for that. I hope you just don't like. We obviously have like thousands of tokens saved up. I hope like we just don't log in and go to Shaxx on day 1 and just start turning in Crucible tokens, and we have a full set of like the new gear.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's what it's going to be at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not. You know, I hope they make it challenging. Again, like if you're just going to give it away with tokens, then you're just catering to the everyday player. You're catering to people who have been saving up their currencies.
Yeah, but I feel you, but I also agree, like, not everything needs to be, you know what I mean? If they're coming out with the Adept weapons, then they still do need to have the gear sets that, like, everyone can get. You know what I mean? Like,
or give me a green set of gear with, like, a list of challenges, and then once you do those challenges, it upgrades to blue, and then once you do the blue challenges, it upgrades to
that's
purple.
That's a great fucking idea, but they're not quite on that level. What did they do that for? They just did that for before Armor 2.0. What was that?
The Solstice event.
Yeah, that was dope. I don't know why that's not a thing either. That'd be sick for raids. If you could, like,
everything should have that. Every activity should have a set of gear that you purchase at green, and then you upgrade it to legendary. Like,
yeah.
It starts out at a 4, and maybe that's how you get your 60 plus stat rolls. Like it starts out at 40, and then you goes to 50, and then it goes to 60, and then you get to pick what it masterworks for. Like if you want range, like if you want to masterwork it for range, maybe you have to get 200 sniper kills. Like you have to get 200 ranged kills. If you want it to masterwork for stability, maybe you have to have get precision kills. Like I don't know. Like make me.
Yeah, handling. You have to like swap and get a kill or something.
Yeah,
like after swapping.
Like get multi kills after swap, like after a quick swap or something. Yeah. Like, give me something.
I like it. And we know Bungie watches, so here we fucking go, baby. Come on.
Yeah, we're giving you ideas. We're like, I just thought of this while sitting here in front of my computer. It's not like I pre-scripted this. Like, we're just talking about it, and I'm coming up with these ideas. You people who are getting paid to come up with these ideas surely have thought about this.
8 hours a day, all right, to figure out the armor system, and I just solved it in 2 minutes. Live on the show. Exactly. Under the pressure. Love it.
So, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on this? You know, yeah, Chrome says Crucible Armor has been the same for 5 seasons. I mean, couldn't agree more. It's like, give me something else. Stop bringing back reprised armor. Or if you're going to bring back reprised armor, just bring back every single piece of armor that's ever been in the game. And then give us some new shit, too. Like, just give us all the old shit plus the new shit. On top of it, I want my Icebreaker. I want my Galahorn. I want my Mythoclast. Like, just give me everything. Give it all back.
Icebreaker, dude. That's my jam. But we basically have Icebreaker kind of with fucking Revoker. Yeah. You just that's true. Get your ammo right fucking back. So.
All right, so next
what's
topic.
Up? We got 13 in the chat. Everyone say what's up. I've seen a bunch of you guys in here.
Yeah, I see Big Joe, Kendo.
We got Chrome up in
I see
here.
Afro, Bob, Chrome, Cap. We got Dan.
Who's Aste Galator? Aste Galator?
Aste Galator.
Who's that?
I've never seen him in here, but what's up, bro? Thanks for joining.
Out. Welcome to the wagon. What's up, brother?
We got Ghost.
Nice. Everyone, drop a like, baby. Drop a like on the video. All right, get our search results up. Really helps us out. You guys are the shit. And let's keep it rolling. Pursuit guns, baby. We're talking about all the new stuff coming out. All right, and pursuit guns are a new thing. Basically, the new
what's up, Ace?
Weapon, the new ritual weapon, now called pursuit weapons. Interesting, weird take that not sure if we like or not. Dutch, go ahead.
Yeah, so they're bringing back one, so it's similar to the ritual or the pinnacle weapon, but we're getting one per season. So previously, this season we got one Iron Banner gun, the bow, point of the stag.
Which really wasn't even one.
Yeah, it was super easy to get, and it literally took a week, not even a week. I think I got mine the first day of Iron Banner.
I got mine in an hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes, I was done.
Yeah, so really lackluster quest that they gave us there. Like we talked about before,
on the quest that we did anyway. It wasn't like a new quest line. It was just It was just the reward for the normal quest anyway.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think we talked about this before, and I don't want to go too much into this because it'll take away from our topic. If they came up with an Iron Banner bow and you had to use bow kills to get it, then Crucible, like Iron Banner, would just be nothing but bows, and it would probably be very unfun to play. So you got to think about it in that respect. But
Just make it regular
previously
kills.
to
But continue. We'll leave it at that. We
Yeah,
can
we'll
talk
leave it
about
at that
that
for
in
now.
the discussion channel later, guys.
So previous to that, though, every season had a unique Crucible, Vanguard, and Gambit gun, and that was pretty dope. Well, I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Like, what's the point of playing Gambit right now? I mean, before Guardian games, which we haven't even really played that much of. Honestly, I don't have any of it completed. I've barely played it all. I don't even have the gun. I don't think I have 2 triumphs completed. But what's the point of playing Gambit? Like, and really, what's the point of playing Strikes outside of Nightfalls? And what's the point of playing Crucible outside of Trials unless you're just like playing with your homies, warming up? There's really no point. So that was cool that they had 3 different weapons. They're bringing back 1, and you can earn it in any of the core playlists. So, and then they're just an ornament for each playlist, a legendary ornament for each playlist. So I do like that they're bringing back a ritual type weapon. I hope it's a pinnacle. I hope it has made up perks like Luna's and Recluse and Revoker. Like, I hope I hope it's not just like Kill Clip and Rampage.
It sounds like it's going to be a ritual weapon.
Yeah, I mean, you said it doesn't sound like it's going to be a pinnacle?
No. Not like super powerful. Like, it just sounds like it's going to be another like average legendary.
So the reason why they took out the pinnacle weapons like Recluse and Luna's is because it was too hard for everyone to achieve. You had to hit 2100 in comp, and a lot of people had a hard time hitting 2100 in comp to get those guns. So that's why they took the specific guns out of the game. But if you're just like giving it away, like if you can just get it by playing Crucible or get it by playing Strikes or by playing Gambit, then you can bring back those powerful perks because everyone will have access to them.
But I'd rather not, because like then what's the point of Adept if the best gun is just like fucking from Strikes? No, thank you. Get the fuck out of here with that. No, don't just give out the best thing. You gotta fucking earn it. We talk about putting in the work on this show, and this is another case where if you're not putting in the work and you're not getting it done, sorry about it. I like put the work in.
Yeah, and you have a good idea too about special perk that's unlocked in each activity.
Yeah, so
to kind of make it unique.
That was the other thing. So like it's only 1 for all 3 activities, and like what works in PvE does not work in Crucible. You know what I mean? So, and vice versa or whatever. So the gun really is only going to have like 1 place, if that. It might just end up as a vault gun. But what we were saying, so that they are doing what I thought was really, really cool was you could unlock special skins for each activity once you had the gun. So you could get like you could get the Gambit skin or the Crucible skin or all 3 or whatever. I really like that, but I would have loved to see a perk, like almost like a catalyst for each category that would give it an intrinsic perk to affect that playlist. So like for Strikes,
do you have to switch back and forth, or just when you enter Gambit, it automatically just takes that perk?
Yeah, maybe like that, or you could switch it back and forth automatically. Either way, whatever, however they want to fucking do it. But that would give you something to grind. Like, am I going to give a fuck that if it has a Gambit skin on it? Probably not. Like, I mean, unless they're just dope-ass ornaments, but, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, but if they did that, then the gun would probably be more useful. Like, maybe like fucking does extra damage to the primeval or something, like, you know what I mean? Or to the wizards or something if it's a shotgun, you know what I mean? Just something like that, where now if you had this gun and you put the work in Gambit to like farm that out, now this gun is beast mode and you have an advantage with it. Like, that would be dope. But it's probably gonna have like fucking a shotgun with opening shot and slide shot, and you're just like, cool. Like, I already have 5 of those. I don't need this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it would be cool too, because then, like, say you farmed it out in Gambit and it took that intrinsic Gambit perk and you couldn't unlock the other ones. At least you have 3 characters, so you could farm that gun 3 times, 1 in each playlist. So then you have your Crucible one, then your Vanguard one, and your Gambit one, like all
just
with locked
something
perks.
like that to make the gun more useful. Because if it's anything like the ritual weapons, like, yeah, like exit strategy's all right. You know what I mean? Like, but it's still not like everyone's fucking go-to. You know what I mean? You're just kind of They just kind of sit there, you know, in my
The
opinion.
extra strategy out of all the ritual weapons, extra strategy is probably the only good one. Like edgewise is meh.
I like edgewise. What else
Yeah,
do
that's
they
because
have?
that's because you don't have an avalanche.
I do have an avalanche.
Yeah, wait till you try that.
I'm okay. No, I mean, yeah, like what's the Doom of Fang is the Gambit shoddy, like it's just
Randy's. Randy's is a good one.
Oh,
Kendo
Randy's
said
is
Randy's.
sick. Yeah, Randy's is the best.
Yeah, okay, Randy's is the best one.
But yeah, whatever. So moving on. More, I'm getting looks from the producer because we're going over on time here. All right, keep it rolling, keep it moving.
Into our last
that's
topic.
What I'm talking about, Ace. Thank you. Ace in the hole, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. All right, moving on.
I mean, I don't know. I hate that gun. I'd rather just use Delirium. Like, if I'm going to use Edgewise, I'm just going to use Delirium instead.
Well, I don't have Delirium, so what's up? All right.
Yeah, see? You're playing yourself.
I am. Bright Dust. Here we go. So.
Thank you, Afro Bob. Look at Afro Bob taking old Dutchy boy's side. That's right. He said Delirium and Avalanche over Edgewise. That's right, Afro Bob. Confirmed.
Whatever. All right. Moving on. Bright Dust. So they're making Bright Dust
wagon.
They're making Bright Dust account based. Quest will reward Bright Dust in large amounts, which is pretty cool. This is beneficial to players that only play one character. Yep. Blah blah blah. Dutch, thoughts on this?
So, I mean, I don't really care either way, right? I have over 10,000 Bright Dust. So, however you want to give it to me, give it to me. I mean, I'm a multitasker. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there, like we talked about last week.
Get it anyway.
If they got shotgun bounties and I don't ever use a shotgun, guess what? I'm putting on the shotgun for this strike. If I don't ever rock bows, but guess what? If I've got a bow bounty for Vanguard strikes, and there's a bow bounty from the gunsmith, I'm rocking a bow until I knock those out. So whatever they're gonna do for Bright Dust, however you offer it to me, I'm gonna get it. I don't care whether it's linked to bounties or quests or however. It's gonna end up in my pocket. All right, I got a fat stack. And maybe if you gave me something in the store that was worth buying with it, I wouldn't have so much. Like the Halloween shit was the best ornaments they ever did, and I didn't buy them because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hold out for Christmas because if they're giving me bone suits for Halloween,
look like an elf in this bitch.
What are they gonna give me for Christmas? You know what they gave
Rudolph.
Nothing. I wanted a Santa Claus hat. I wanted a big old Santa beard, but I didn't get that. Then they come around with Crimson Days. What did they give us for Crimson Days? Nothing.
Yeah, I want to look like Cupid in this bitch, flying across the map, raining down. Instead of a dawn blade, I like pull out like a Cupid arrow and just like, or like
and then it makes the two dudes kiss each other and then they die.
Like it turns the tether like into fucking like hearts and shit. That'd be sick.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're going to give us more Bright Dust, at least give us something to buy. Otherwise, it means nothing to me, okay?
Or they're just like, we'll give them a bunch of Bright Dust because they ain't got nothing to buy with it. It's just like an inside joke. Like,
yeah, I mean, everything costs silver, which is fine. But, like, if you want me to spend my silver, at least give me something cool looking with that, too. Like, they just came out with a new Dune Marcher ornament, and it's ugly. It literally looks like rocks, like boulders. Like, how is something with boulders on it going to make me faster? Like, Dune Marchers makes you faster, but it looks like I got rocks tied to my feet. Like, you're trying to sink me to the bottom of the ocean or some shit. Get out of here.
That doesn't make sense. Like, put some wings on that bitch.
Like, yeah, if you're going to put little wings at my feet so I can just dip around.
Yeah. Yeah, Afro Bob said, honestly, everything that Bungie said over the past few weeks is great. But as much as I love Bungie, talk is cheap, and they need to come through on some of these promises. Big facts. Big facts.
And at the end of the day, like Afro Bob said, they're giving us all these vanity things, which is awesome and amazing. They're giving us ornaments. They're giving us transmog. They are giving us all these things that we've asked about, that we've been saying are cool. But at the end of the day, these are quality of life changes. They're not really in-game changes. Like, content. Yes, I want to look cool. Yes, I want to look different than you. Yes, I want to be badass and look dope and have the best gear and look like I'm about to go to prom. Like, yeah, let me look good. Let me look like I got a fresh haircut. Like, about to walk down the red carpet. Like, I'm going to the Grammy.
Like put that Monat on. Okay, that Monet. That Monate hair product, okay? You
I'm
just out
going to the
here-
Grammys about to accept my nominee award, like my Academy Award. I don't know what awards they get there, but whatever it is,
Oh.
that's what I'm gonna look like. But I want to also look like it while I'm doing badass shit. So unless they give us the
Unless I
content we
got a
want,
raid to go to be whipping through in it, what's the
if they
point?
can give us the content or Forsaken, the lore of Shadowkeep, and the vanity that they're promising us to come,
The triple domain.
yeah,
Money-
that's the trifecta. Okay, that's the triple down.
Yeah.
I'm taking
And also,
I'm
yeah,
taking
the other
taking
thing
two
too, that
Debbies and putting them on the outside of a Twinkie, and I'm
Yeah.
eating it up. You know what I'm saying?
and just the timing, like, yeah, they're talking about all this, but a lot of it's year 4, like at least 3 months away. A lot of it's not the release of year 4, it's like some time in year 4, which could be anywhere from 3 to 15 months. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
I expect all these changes at the beginning of year 4.
Well, they already said sometime in year 4 on some of these changes, so that's not happening.
They said that about Adept weapons. Dude, I don't know. They have to have it ready. Like, if it's not ready, if you're going to tell us about all this shit and then not have it ready for the beginning of year 4, if it's not there at the beginning for season 1 of year 4, then we better have it by season 2, because I could see them like giving us like a base set of gear for the first season, like to get us started, like new Vanguard stuff, new Crucible stuff. But then with the next season, you have to hit us with the ornaments. You have to hit us with that shit. Otherwise, it's like, why are you doing it at all?
It's a repeat. It's a repeat of last year.
Yeah, like, got to give it to us.
100%.
So that's my take on it.
Yeah, Kendra said 100% not ready for September Transmog. Yeah.
Yeah, and Afrobot has a good point.
Peace out,
Like,
bro. Thanks for
don't give it to
tuning
us.
in,
Don't
brother.
give it to us if it's not going to work properly. So yeah, I mean, take your time and give it to us right, but at the same time, hurry up because
people are leaving, okay? I don't know
Yeah.
if you've noticed, but the stream numbers are down, all right? So, cool. Yeah, let's keep it moving, man. Good rundown. So, moving to Postmaster, huh? We got some questions.
did anybody post in our
I'm
chat
not sure.
today?
If you guys have any questions, be sure to drop it right now in the chat. We're going to check. I know we had one prior. Rogue asked, what are your final thoughts on the Guardian games? So as we come to a close, I'll start off by saying I think it was mediocre.
At best.
At best. Like Dutch and I said, neither of us really played it. We didn't get the heir apparent. Just because, I'm trying to do other shit, all right? I'm trying to run trials. I'm trying to run Master Nightfalls.
So-
I'm trying to do fucking dope shit, not fucking...
Heir apparent and an emblem, just not enough for me to play. Like,
I like the gun, but I'm not gonna go. That's too many bounties for me to be grinding. I'm not playing over other characters. It wasn't a fun grind. It wasn't a fun activity. And if you don't have a fun activity at the end of the day for 3 weeks, you can't expect someone to do something that's not fun for 3 weeks. And
like I said, if it was a
experience out of it.
weekly event, like this would be the best way to bring back faction rallies. Like do
This was a
this
week,
same exact
gold.
model comprised into 1 week for faction rallies. I think you got something really good there.
Not bounty
Day
based,
1
just
is
like
Crucible.
kill based in
Day
Crucible.
2 is Gambit.
Moat
Day
based
3 is
in Gambit.
Vanguard. Day 4
Yeah.
is Forges.
Strike
Day 5 is
completions, boss
Menagerie.
field, yeah.
Whatever it is. Like
Perfect
Day 6
format.
is
But
event,
over
and Day 7
almost
is
a month,
free-for-all.
over almost a month of time, no fucking way. No way.
Yeah, and again, like a lot of the ones like you couldn't do in raids. It was like can't be completed in raids, grandmasters, nightfall
Yeah.
strikes, or
So
like
the people running the high end shit have to go fucking run bullshit just to do
Peasant.
those. Like what?
Peasant Appreciation Month.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Peasant Appreciation Month, not day, month. All right, they got a whole upgrade. Like, oh damn.
If
Yeah,
I
no,
can't if I
agree.
can't earn my strikes ones, like, dude, how many? We did grandmasters every week. We did 1030s.
Yeah.
Why can't I? Why? How? I can't do those bounties while doing 1030 nightfalls.
Yeah, what? Like I'm punished because I'm doing the hard shit in the game? How does that fucking work?
Yeah, it's dumb.
So
So I probably did 4 strikes the entire week, besides like my normal 1030s and 1050s. I didn't play any Crucible. Like one of them was get 25 super kills in Rumble.
yeah,
You know how many Rumble matches I played? 4.
yeah.
I was averaging 2 or 3 super kills a game, and I was like, at this rate, it's going to take me fucking 15 Rumble matches.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not playing 15 Rumble matches. When I'm out here playing trials and going flawless, but getting super kills and trials doesn't work towards that. Like, come on. I'm competing at a high level here. And like, yeah, it's good to practice, but I ain't practicing. Like, if I'm LeBron James, I'm not practicing against a JV high school basketball team. All right, I'm practicing against players of my caliber. You know, I'm practicing against Anthony Davis. I'm not going out there practicing against,
That's awesome.
little Joey down the street. Come on.
I'm dead.
No disrespect to Joey, but you ain't on my level, dog.
Let's see. Let's see. Ostigulator. That's a tough name. Ostigulator asks, do you think there's going to be any ability to change FOV in D2 for the new consoles? Or is that a D3 thing possibly? Well, I don't think D3 is coming anytime soon. And I don't even think that's on. That's not even on. I don't
even think we're gonna see a D3 for maybe another 4 years.
Yeah, so definitely not. I think the FOV thing will definitely be in D2 on new console. There's no reason that they shouldn't be able to add a setting to change your field of view. So, yeah, I think that should be around for sure come this Christmas season.
What is field of view? What is that?
Like field of view is like what angle you can see on like your screen. So on PC they can like turn it down and then they can see like way more on the sides. You can see way more shit in your like on your screen. You know what I'm saying? So it allows.
But you lose it on the top, but you gain it on the sides.
No, you gain it everywhere. It just fucking like zooms out like a fisheye lens. You know what I mean? So everything gets a little more like distorted and shit. But then you can see way more and like especially like in PvP and stuff. You can use it like you're not like looking back and forth as much like on lanes. You can kind of see both like at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty major. Yeah, more peripheral vision. So yeah, if someone comes like poking around the corner on your right and that normally it would be off screen, now you can see them. So it's it's a big thing.
Yeah, and Afro Bob says he doesn't think we're gonna see a D3.
I don't think so either. There's no point right now. I mean, maybe down the road, like you said, 4 years, because at that point there'll just be new like game coding to build the game on, and that could possibly.
The only way that I would see we would see a D3 is if like the Traveler left our solar system and went to a new solar system, and Earth was going to die, and then we just take everything we have with us and follow the Traveler to a new land.
That could be dope.
Like a whole new solar system with all new planets.
That's kind of lit, though. Like, you just come up with that? Or
I just thought of that, too. God, I'm a beast.
I'm with it, dude. I'm hopping on. I'm leaving the ship and the tower here, dude. I'm just hopping on the Traveler, going for a fucking
throw a lasso around it.
Yeah, you just fucking hook it on there and fucking. What was the World Eater thing that put the big clamps on it? You know what I mean? Like on the Traveler.
The Leviathan.
I'm doing that, and I'm just holding the rope. But
yeah, that'd be sick.
Let's see. Yep, D3 won't come for a short time. Do we see any other questions? We talking about practice. Yep, I think that was it. But cool. Also, yeah, let's run into shared wisdom. We've got some good stuff for you, and then we got a little bit of release news from 410 Gaming. All right, some exciting stuff.
Yeah, so I'll do shared wisdom, and then you can do the shout outs.
Yeah, cool.
So the final Iron Banner of the season starts tomorrow. That should be exciting. If you haven't gotten your bow or your armor sets for this season, go ahead and do that now. I need to do my Warlock. This is the third Iron Banner of the season, so I did my Titan first, my Hunter second. I'll do Warlock this time. Hopefully all those will be Pinnacle because I'm still not 10-10 on my Warlock. But yep, they're still working on various error codes. I'm not going to list them all because everyone already seems to know what they are. Watercrest, Beaver, all that bullshit. They're still working on those. They did get a little bit better with this last update, so they are working on it and they are making fixes again. That's why I love Bungie, because they do let us know. They might not nail everything perfectly, but one thing they are good at is communicating with us and letting us know what they're working on. The small XP boost from the seasonal pass is bugged right now. So what's that shit called where you get in the tower?
Shared wisdom.
Yeah, so shared wisdom's bugged right now.
Literally the segment that you're on right now. Shared wisdom.
Oh yeah, this is the shared wisdom segment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shared wisdom is bugged. I'm bugged too, apparently. And the Doomfang Pauldrons, Fellwinter Helm, and Severance Enclosure Titan Chest are still having small issues, so they're working on that. Not a big deal. None of those exotics are really worth using anyway, except for maybe Doomfang Pauldrons. But if you want some big old hairy horns on your shoulders, then I guess, rock them out. It's not my look.
Yeah.
But
yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, like we said, we did make that clan change like we discussed in the beginning. So big shout out to our new clan, 6 Beers Deep. Also shout out to gaming communities that we're really invested in. Iron,
the Tower
of
Gaming
course,
Community.
Tower Gaming Community. Shout out to all you guys. Major. And then also, so we're doing some branding restructure with our graphics and stuff. So we've been working on some stuff like that, and huge shout out to our boy Duke Bigums. All right, coming in clutch, graphic design machine. We've got some samples here for you. We just wanted to give you a sneak peek before we unveil it all. But go ahead, Lauren, throw it up on the screen. Look at what our boy Duke has been working with.
While Lauren's throwing those up, if you guys are looking for clans, we have multiple clans within our Discord. Panda just started a new clan. We've got Nintendo and Skills and Backslash with the Iron Supremacy clan, which we were just in. They're a great group of guys. I highly recommend that clan. And the Tower Gaming community is actively recruiting as well. And then we got Duke Bigum's clan with Chutney and the Biscuits. So while you guys are checking out those logos, pretty dope. Keep in mind that if you guys are looking for clans, obviously there's a huge amount of them in our Discord.
Yeah, lots of guys. And then, yeah, so here's all the stuff on screen, looking dope. Big shout out to, once again, Duke Bigums coming in clutch. If you guys need graphic design stuff, reach out to him. He's the man.
There's no shout out for me.
Big shout out to...
No, I'm saying there is none for me to Zach. He did not include me.
Lauren says, what the fuck, where's her title? Zach, if you're
Lauren,
watching.
you weren't in the conversation when we were all having the conversation.
When was this?
Literally yesterday. You just mute all of our notifications. So
I don't have
It was
all right, go back to us. Whatever.
There was like 5. Even Jenna was in there chatting it up. All right,
Chatting
she was
up.
putting in her. She got one.
Don't get upset. Don't be hating. Just participate. What's the participate hate line?
Don't hate, participate.
Don't hate. Just participate. Lauren, we see you out here working. Big shout out to Lauren being our producer, running the show, running all the graphics for us, guys.
She's like, I participate more than all of you.
She's going like this behind the scenes, like, Lauren, let him know.
What am I doing?
Yell at him. Speak up a little bit. Come on.
She cuts the show off right now in the middle
She's
of
like,
our.
yep, end stream. We're fucking done here. But cool, guys. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Once again, drop a like if it helped. We got 17 people in the chat, so big shout out to all you guys. We got some cool guides coming out on heavy DPS. We got some stuff on stability coming for console. That's a huge thing we want to talk about that we don't really think is out there.
And we had a lot of new viewers today too.
What'd you say?
We had a lot of new viewers today too. I saw
yeah.
a lot of new names that I've never seen in the chat before. So shout out to you guys too.
Yeah, welcome guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you
Sorry, I
guys
didn't mean to cut you off.
And yeah, so lots of new stuff coming out. Be sure to subscribe, and we look forward to that. If you guys have any requests for videos, like a lot of the stuff that we're working on now has been people have commented on our videos requesting guides and stuff. So we're gonna try and make stuff that you guys want to see. So if you guys want to see a specific guide on something, or want us to take a deep dive into the behind the scenes numbers, the number crunches, the data, we can do that. So be sure to let us know what you guys want to see, and appreciate all the support. So yeah.
As always,
guys, we will see you next time. Peace.
Catch top plays on Thursdays.
Top plays, baby. Yeet, yeet. Fuel the jet. We're still live.